Hello, dear friends. My name is Gila Buyum, and this is an international broadcast for English talking people. Today, I want to talk on a very special subject. In fact, it is actuality because I want to talk about the Aquarius sign, but not by astrology, אלא by the wisdom of the Hebrew letters and the Tarot cards. So we are today at the beginning of 4th of February, the year of 26. And we have many stars in Aquarius. Of course, we have Pluto that is now in 3 degrees in Aquarius after he entered this sign in the beginning of 24, and then he returned back to Capricorn and returned back to Aquarius. And I said almost 2 years ago that he changed everything. He will not leave anything the same in the national, personal, and global meaning. And things are happening. So, the sun, of course, is in Aquarius. And also, now Mars is in Aquarius, where Mercury and Venus just passed to Pisces. So I want to show you and to explain you the meaning of this tarot card, which is the star, that represent the Aquarius sign. It is the start card according to the Rider-Waite deck. And before I begin, I must tell you that Mercury is in Aquarius until the 7th of February. Venus is in Aquarius until the 12th of February, and Mars will be all these months in February in Aquarius, and today is in the 9th degree of Aquarius. And the sun is already in 15 degrees of Aquarius, and Pluto is almost 4 in Aquarius. So 5 from the 10 stars are now in Aquarius, and I will explain by the code of the tarot card, the star, why it is so important. So let us first see the symbolic of the card. According to the Hebrew letter, Aquarius and this card belong to the 18 letters in Hebrew, which is called the letter Tzaddik. And Tzaddik is a righteous man in Hebrew. It is Aquarius, which is an air sign, and in the Hebrew months, it's the month of Shevat. It represents the revelation of purity and the divine spark. So let me explain the symbolism in this card. What do we see here? We see a woman. a naked woman, and she is pouring water from two vessels. In her right hand, she is pouring water into a lake, which is like the sea of higher consciousness, higher cosmic consciousness. With her left hand, she is pouring water in 5 streams, which symbolize the world of 5 senses and the physical world. She is naked, but there is a lot of purity in her nakedness, like a virgin, because she has nothing to hide. Above her are 8 stars, as we see, and the number 8 is very interesting. So we have here 8 stars, and each star does have the number 8 vertices, meaning every star has 8 points. And 8 is the number of infinity. And that's what we see here, a breakthrough to the realm of infinity. But let me show you the secrets of this card and why it is so relevant to our time, which 5 from 10 of the stars are now in Aquarius. And it is a very interesting explanation, because what do we see here? We see here 3 white stars and then 4 stars. Why 4? Because the number 4 in numerology represents the physical realm, and the number 3 represents the world of senses and feelings. Now, in the middle, there is the yellow star. And look, every star here is pointing into another direction. What does it mean? First of all, we have the color yellow, and this bright yellow star is shining like he is a sun. But the stars are not like the light of the sun. But here is the truth. It represents the truth that is shining out like a big, big sun. That's why it is yellow. Now pay attention. This star is pointing to the back of her neck. You see? Now there is a star which is pointing to her head, and the star which is pointing to her left hand. So what does it mean? It means that there is truth in her thoughts, which is like Mercury. There is truth in her beliefs, because the back of the neck represents to be stubborn, to insist of your truth. It's like Venus. And this star is pointing to her hand, to her left hand. And it means deeds. So there is truth in her deeds, truth in her beliefs, and truth in her thoughts. So we have here like Mercury, Venus, and Mars. It's completeness. To think truth, to follow the truth, and to act in the light of truth. The other stars are pointing like a tree, a sky, far away. The other 5 stars, like they are pointing into universal truth, a truth which expands in time and it expands like a sea everywhere, from the north to the south, to the west and to the east, expands in space. The truth, which is in present time with us, because there is a star here on the tree, and as you see, the tree is blooming, and there is a bird, and it represents the present time, because a bird can fly away immediately, and the tree can give fruits, and afterwards there is winter and there is no fruits. So we have here, like in present time, the truth which is at present now, and the truth that for eternity have been forever. But now there is truth in her deeds, in her hands, truth in her thought, because there is star above her head, and there is truth in her beliefs, because there is star, and a very big yellow bright star over the back of her neck. So this is it. This is the time that we are. And we have to act in combination of right and left, because the right hand is pouring into the lake of eye consciousness, and the left hand is pouring to the world of senses. It means that we have here the higher soul, and this is the daily, the lower soul of us. And all of them, we must combine everything together. That is the meaning of this card, the star. And it is very, very important now because Mercury, Venus, and Mars, all the three of them are together now in Aquarius. And everything and every truth must come to present and be forever. It is like we act now in time, in the present, but it will be like we are writing history, what will be forever and for eternity. Think about it. As here is Gila describing the Hebrew letter and the tarot card of this month of Aquarius. Thank you for listening.